Good morning. This looks like a sweetie right here. This is my first pass down this field. Found one more broken Big Sandy. I've been here about less than 5 minutes. Found that piece and I walked upon this little jewel. It looks to be complete. Oh yeah, that's a cool little piece. Been worth my trip already. It's a little over an inch. Sweet, sweet dart. Just keep looking. We might find something just awesome today. It's got a lot of stuff going on here still, but these rows are pretty high for around here. Oh, I thought I seen live action, but it's not. Thought that was one right there, but it's not. But that's one right there. Let's keep looking. Well, I'm back about 10 minutes later. I just about walked past this piece right here. I seen a piece of flint and I came real close to just letting it go. It's just sometimes you just, you're pretty confident that it's only a flake. But I went to the trouble of bending over and I flipped it out. Here's what I ended up with. It's a good thing I checked it. I hated to have left that here. It's a pretty cool piece. Yeah, it's sunny out there this morning. Get where you can see it better. Yep, I'm glad I checked it. There's a lot of material in this field, and you'll spend a lot of time bent over if you check every single piece. But that one, I guess, looked conspicuous enough that it caused me to consider flipping it later. Well, looks like I'm on to number 3. Maybe it's got a tip. Maybe just a smidgen gone off of it. It's a keeper though. Ground's washed real good, which I ain't been here since July 4th weekend. So it's had several rains between then and now. So I'll keep on looking. I just let a bobcat walk within about 15 feet of me. I wish I'd have seen it. I'd have got some good footage on it. It was a good sized bobcat. I think it's a female, but it was real pretty in color. But she scampered on off in the woods. I'll never see her again probably. But anyway, keep looking. I'm on number 4. Cool little piece. I've had a good day so far. I've been here about a total of 30 minutes, maybe. Got a lot to look at. Bunches and bunches. Up here, over yonder. Down there, just everywhere. Y'all seen the pictures. This could be absolutely awesome. it's all there. And I think the base is there. Best I can tell. But you see one notch. The other notch I believe is there. It is. I'm just hoping that tip's there. It's covered up with this little, it's growing, this grass is growing over it, but I'm just hoping it's there. It's broke, dadgummit. It was made into a drill. Well, still that's a super cool find. Old stuff in this field. It's ground. I believe it's a dovetail. Believe it is. That tip's been reworked. Awesome. I'll get it cleaned up, it'll look a little better than what it does now. It does have an old nick right there. Still, pretty good example. Let's keep looking. It's rough on a cob, but any dove, in my opinion, is a good example. I believe they made it into a drill, but they reworked that tip once it broke again. It may be a Kirk. Didn't have any bevel on it. Base is ground though. Big example, it's about 1.5 inches broad and 3 inches long. Piece. I didn't have a bad day. I've had better days with a blade. Right here's got some cool colors in it. On this side. Let's find that. Nice little smoker right here. He's real cool. He's brown and got a creamy stripe through him. Just about 1.25 inches long. No serrations. And then I was going to show you these few pieces I made out of the Flint Ridge. Of course, this is out of the Nethers. See the bands in that. That's super cool. Really thin. Kind of like a pine tree point. It's slick. I don't know if you can see that burgundy in it or not. It's burgundy and black. It's a real pretty piece of rock. All of it is. This is the first piece that I made. It's got a stack on me right there. A lot of these are translucent. Dog, what are you doing outside? Get back. And maybe a Kenny Dalton. He's beveled. That rock works good. And this piece I actually broke. I hated it because it was real pretty material. I had it about a 3-inch piece and I started notching it. And when I did, it broke out just like a piece of peanut brittle. I can't get the sun just right. But anyway, nearly all these are translucent. I turned that into a little Palmer. Just awesome colors. I made this cool little, I guess a dovetail. About 3 inches. Super cool material. That stuff really works well and gets thin. And it makes good flake pattern. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway it does. I made this cool piece. It's got a vein of quartz in the end of it right there. It's just as clear as it can be. I tried to keep that in it. It's kind of like a little hardened. I love the color patterns and that stuff. And then I made me another Kenny Dalton. This one turned out really well. A little thin. It's got dots in it. I don't know if you can see that in the material or not. I could if I got it wet, but I'm not going to get it wet. You see it well enough. That flakes real good too. Pressure flakes real well. It's got a stack on it too right there. It's a good sized piece though. About 3.5, 3 3/4. Really well pleased with the rock. There we go. I've enjoyed it so far. Hadn't worked but 2 other pieces that I wasn't able to get anything out of. They're just one of them was crumbly and you just couldn't get it thin. It just kept getting thicker and thicker as I tried to narrow it down to thin it. And but anyway, on the whole, it's working real good, and I appreciate it. Later.